Good morning, sunshines. Guys, it's really cloudy in Colorado, so my video keeps going out. So I'm just like crossing my fingers that this baby's gonna work for us today. So I have a special gratitude this morning. We're doing our... Are you coming up? John Carroll's just gonna lay there and watch me. Love you, babe. I have a special gratitude this morning for my Good Morning Sunshine, and I tagged, oh God, yes, Katie, that's who I tagged. I have to tell you, you are the cutest, sweetest thing ever in the world. So yesterday I came home, we get packages like at our house all the time for all sorts of people, and I had one. I thought it was my daughter's headphones, so I just let it sit there all day. She came home, I was like, hey, open up your package. And guess what it was, guys? It was this. Look at how adorable it is. Good Morning Sunshine. Super freaking nice. What is this called? Tervis mug, where it like keeps it hot or cold. Freaking awesome. And I'm like, what is this? And I open up and there's a little sign from Katie Oliver. And it was like thanking me for being a part of her morning routine. And like, seriously, Katie, you freaking warmed me up last night. It's like unexpected Christmas, where, I mean, obviously the mug is incredible, but then just like your kind words and your love and just the knowledge that like whoever I'm speaking to each morning, like as long as I'm helping and contributing to someone, that's what I'm going after. So I have to say thank you, Katie. I have so much gratitude for you and for my Good Morning Sunshine mug that I have now, that I can just use every morning because it's going to be perfect for what we do here, right? And I appreciate you. So you are doing amazing things out there, and I love your face. Everybody else that just joined, good morning. I was just doing my gratitude right off the bat. We are doing our miracle morning. You know what I was thinking about last night is when I'm rambling during the beginning of this video for you regulars, explaining why we do gratitude and what this is about each morning, it's so great because you guys can actually take time to think about your gratitudes or your I ams and do your sharing at the same time if you're not in a space where you're like driving or whatever, right? So, because I always kind of feel bad. I'm like, oh, I always go over that each morning, but my new people that jump on, they don't really know yet, right? So all of my regs, write your Good Morning Sunshine, write your gratitude, whatever you have for this morning for us, and it is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. So write your SAVE, your exercise. What was your exercise, your last exercise that you did? And that way we just keep ourselves accountable for our full miracle morning routine. So what we're doing is we're getting together each morning. We're spreading positivity, light. We're talking about life. Apparently we're talking about poop like yesterday. You just never know what you're going to get. And just doing whatever we can to set you guys up for maybe more success, further success, more positivity. Not everybody's been introduced to professional development, personal development, like personal like education, right? So like when I found this and realized that I could keep trying to be a better person, it just opened my world. And I hope that it does that for you guys. Morning Karen, morning Connie, morning all my other friends that just jump on. Kathy, Carlton, I'm gonna do all the cuss today just because. Just kidding, I won't, I mean kind of. So today is our Thursday session, so we're sharing our Good Morning Sunshine, your gratitude, your exercise. For me, I have gratitude for all of you guys. I have special gratitude for Katie today. I am so appreciative of that gesture. Gratitude for the rain. You guys all said that yesterday. Absolutely, like Colorado is getting some serious cloudy skies. I love it. Like I love it. I love just the ambiance of not like just having that because it's just a variety, like a change for us, right? And it's gonna make everything green and lush. And May showers bring June flowers. Maybe let's just change it to. Grateful for getting to like do whatever I want to my hair, to these millions of colors that are in here because I don't have a real job, so I can do whatever I want. Grateful for that today. And really just special thoughts in my heart. I have a friend who's in a surgery right now, and I'm just grateful for all the people that are around her and loving on her, and for her doctors and her surgeons and everybody that's there. So really that's one of the areas that my heart is pouring into this morning, and her speedy recovery. So just throwing out the light and love for Shay and how much I love her right now. And of course the whole family. All right. Hey Laz, what's going on? I haven't seen you for a good bit of time. How's it going out there, buddy? Let's talk about the agreements, guys. And I did this a while ago. I'm just going to keep doing this because I'm checking out like all the different colors in my hair. You guys just make fun of me. It's fine because I don't care. That's the point of the video. Okay, so I haven't talked about the 4 agreements for a good bit of time. And if it's not a book that you guys have picked up before, I really recommend. It's a great place. I don't know if it's a great place to start because it was hard for me to get through the first times, but the message in this book, and it's like this tiny of a book, is so, I mean, it can alter your life if you really take it on, but it's also kind of hard to read, especially the first part. So if you need to skip the first part, the Toltec part, and go right to the first agreement, just get through it and see if you can start to take some of it on because it's freaking amazing. And I've been wanting to talk about the 4 agreements for a while, but I just like, I don't feel like I can even do it justice without like having read the book fresh, right? Like we've got people that have read it before that are commenting on here. And like, right, Katie, we could read that book probably every month. We could just listen to it over and over again to have this consistent reminder of ways to live your life where you can be in like everyday situations and just be happier about them. Be more satisfied by what's around you. And when I wanted to talk about this, I was gonna, morning Jackie, how are you? I was gonna start with agreement number 1 because you feel like you should go in order. But I think that it's one of the hardest agreements, which is to be impeccable to your word. I think it's one of the hardest agreements to go by. So I'm gonna skip right over and we're gonna talk about agreement number 2 for a bit today. Maybe we'll talk about it more. If you have any, like if you've read the book and you know about not taking it personally and you have about like any experiences or shares, please like share away so that your friends can read through because my experiences are gonna be a little bit different than yours. So what I titled today's video is that I love you all. Like I love you all. That's how I started this. But I don't care if you judge me. Like, and that is a really challenging thing for a lot of people to get to on the other side, right? And I was thinking about doing this because you guys know that ridiculous hot tub video that I have that was like a couple weeks ago. It's all over a lot of different places right now. And morning Mariah, how are you doing? Morning James. And when you start to have like stuff with yeah, especially after yesterday, when you have something with increased watch, when you have more, like actually anything in your life, guys, like when I've been on a success drive or like this like upward slope of like fast movement, all of a sudden it seems like you have a little bit more, maybe, I don't know if to say like haters or people that are judging you or comments or like, it's almost like people see what you're doing and they want to like try to knock you down a little bit. Like you kind of start to get that. Or you just have more exposure. So with more exposure, you're going to have different sides of things, not just the positivity, the happy, and the love, but the other side, right? So one of the videos that I have out there, I think it's on Reddit, my mom was saying how, she's like, do you read all their comments? Like those people are like, they can be pretty mean. And I was like, no. And like she's like, yeah, but like, did you see like they think that I'm wearing a CrossFit shirt instead of my Right Fit stuff, so they're talking about CrossFit a lot. And like if somebody doesn't like CrossFit, they're adamant about it, and if they love it, they're adamant about it. Like whatever, it's neither here nor there to me. Like it, love it, hate it, I don't care, right? So there's a lot of comments around it, and she was like yeah, like aren't people just like mean or whatever? And I was like, I can honestly tell you, like I feel zero emotion around this conversation. And when you really aren't taking things personally, like when you get to that level, literally you will have zero emotion. Your heart doesn't like start to beat faster. You don't start to like cringe up because you're frustrated about what someone says. You actually just don't care. And I was going to put that in the video, like, I love you guys, but I just don't care what you think. But that sounds like super rude. But like, you are not affected by what somebody's perception of you or the situation is one way or another. Like, it's just, it is what it is. I am who I am. And I talked about poop for what, like 20 some minutes yesterday. And some people probably had an opinion about that. And I just don't care. Like, it just doesn't make me feel one way or the other, where I know people are going to judge. People are going to judge you guys. Like, they're going to have thoughts about you. They're going to have comments. They're going to want to bring you down at points. And when you decide to take those things personally, it can make you literally like miserable if you walk through life caring about what others are thinking so much. And I have to say, like, I think a majority of people really do care to their core what other people think about them. And it's difficult, really difficult to change this in your life. So if that's you, like I want you to know like you're normal. And this has not always been me. It's something that I've been working on. It's something that I've had to check myself with where I'm like, Callie, like check your second agreement right now. Like you're taking what that person said personally, and that doesn't matter. That's them. That's their opinion. So when you go through and you're reading the 4 agreements, if you guys take that on, the second agreement is basically stating that what anybody else has to say, you guys, about you, about another situation, about whatever, that's their world. That's their dream. That's their reality. That's their situation. Even if they're bringing comments or things to you, they're saying things to you, they're reacting to you because of what they have going on internally and the reality that they've created. So their word only has power over you if you allow for it to. So take a situation in your life where you're feeling a little frustrated or like affected, or like you're like, why am I being attacked in this area? Like so and so is saying this about me, or they think that I should do this, or they commented this way on a Facebook post. Like it could be anything, and you're like, oh, how dare them? Like why would they think that? Or maybe they're right. Maybe I am not good at that, or maybe I presented that video wrong and it said CrossFit and I shouldn't even have posted it. Like whatever. Like you could take these things personally, where all of a sudden it affects you, so you change who you are because you're giving them the power, because you're taking what they say personally, right? And when you read through the entire chapter and you find a way for yourself to decide what they say doesn't have control over you, and you can literally let it roll off your shoulder without so much as a cringe from you, like what happens is, one, you're not emotionally affected. Like you can, like I can roll on past it. Like I have this one video about my shake is better than yours. I made it like 8 years ago or something. And the comments, like some of them are brutal, you guys. And I read through them and I literally laugh out loud at everybody's reactions because I don't give a shit, right? Right back to the poop talk. Like I really just don't care. Like it's got this many hits. With the more hits you have, the more stuff you have, the more judgments you have. That's fine. Cool. Like of course not everybody's going to agree with me. Like we're not all wired the same. We're not all made the same. We're not all meant to think, do, and act the same. So if somebody doesn't agree with or like some of the things that I say, that's no problem. I respect your opinion. You can respect mine or not, because even if you don't, I'm not going to take it personally. And what happens is I get to walk through life and just be calm about it. Right? Like, and like Helen, I love that because I know you personally, right? There's a lot of us that I would say like I don't know, like it's like sensitive, loving, like I call my pearls, like where you want to wrap your arms around everyone and you want to save everyone. So it's like because you love others so hard, you like sometimes people tend to take things more personally because they push out so much love, they want to get the same love back. And if you can still be that person where you push out all the love, but then when somebody comes back with a different reaction than you want or expect, just say, that's no problem. That's them. They're perfect the way they are. They're perfect the way they aren't. Like it doesn't matter to me. They can do their thing. I'm still going to love on everybody else. So like take these videos that I do, right? I mean, I've been a wreck the last 2 weeks. I like barely get ready. I can't brush my hair. Like I'm on like whatever, like Oxy or hydrocodone or whatever, like trying to do videos. And I'll go back through and watch those. And like there's plenty of judgments that you guys could do. But here's my thing. I know that I'm pouring love out, like honestly, from my heart, and it goes with the other 4 agreements. I know that I'm doing my best. I know that I'm being impeccable with my word, and when I do all of those things together, like it just doesn't matter what somebody else is saying on the other side. So if you can take today, like number 1, there's a couple takeaways. If you haven't read the 4 agreements, guys, super short book. I encourage you to try it. Like basically every airport's going to have it. Every bookstore is going to have it. You can get it online, but it's such a tiny short book. It's freaking awesome. Okay. And if you can't get through the first chapter, just skip over it and go right to the agreements. And as you're reading and going through it, read it a couple times. Like read it, take it in, and then read it again. And be like, okay, so I can see where I'm not doing this in my life. And if you can't read it in order, start with taking personally. Like that, be impeccable with your word was really difficult. I think I'm just getting it now years later. All right, so we'll go to that one probably like last. But so take that on. And then aside from that, as people try to break you down, or they might even know. They might not be trying to break you down. It's just them. It's just who they are. It's their world. It's their reality. Their comment is based on what they have going internally. Like, just realize that's their stuff, and the only reality that can possibly be true for you is what you choose to accept, right? It is by Paulo Colcheco. Is that right? Who else knows that? Katie, do you know? Am I doing that one wrong? If you look up the 4 agreements, it should pop right up because it's so popular. It's really old. I just choked my Good Morning Sunshine cup. As people are like, as they're infusing that into you, realize that the only reality you can carry is the one. I'll type it after this, Helen. I'll put it in the comments when I go back through everybody's comments here. Is the one that you accept to believe, right? So if somebody like this could be your spouse, your mom, your kids. It can be people close to your heart. It can be people that you don't even know. It can be people on Facebook. It can be other parents that like know your kids. Whatever it is, like just realize that you choose to accept what you believe, and when you decide not to choose what they choose, and you live truly just to yourself, you could be. It's so liberating, you guys. It's so liberating. It could make you feel so freaking fantastic just to be like, what they do just doesn't actually matter. And that doesn't mean that I don't love on people and I don't listen for learning from other people or respect coaching or outside opinions. I do. I'll take that in, but I choose Tupac. Oh, I thought you were saying Tupac wrote it. Yeah, absolutely. Don Miguel Ruiz. Oh my God, I was way off. Okay, so I was doing The Alchemist. Thank you so much, Katie. That's who the author is. So it doesn't mean that I don't respect any of that, right? I absolutely will, there's a 5th agreement where it's being skeptical but listen to others. So there is more that's out there after this once you guys read all the agreements and how they come together. It just means that I'm not going to feel insulted, intruded, knocked down, put aback by things that you guys say and comments that you guys have. And I don't mean you guys, I mean the world that is not me, right? Because I choose not to, and I get to live a happier life because of that. And practice it. Try it on. See what you guys think. It's pretty freaking amazing when you just stop caring how other people respond and you can find some more happiness in your heart. Fantastic. I wish, yeah, I love all of your guys' comments. That would have been fantastic. Okay. Guys, it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I can't wait to see your best throwback pictures that you have on your whatever stories today. It's gonna be fantastic. Morning, Samantha. How are you? Share with me your Good Morning Sunshine, even if you're just jumping on. Your Good Morning Sunshine, your exercise. Remember, it's Thursday, so we're following with our 5 savers that we do. So share with me your last exercise that you did because I love to hear about it. Plus, it's accountability for you. If you're doing the full savers, share the full savers, right? And then if you have any opinion about taking it personally, a situation that happened to you, something where you could see that would affect your life, something that you learned from that chapter, let us know. Pick up the book. And Katie Oliver, thank you 1,000,000 times more for my Good Morning Sunshine mug. You made my freaking day yesterday, and I absolutely love it, and I love you guys. And even though I don't care how you judge me, I do love the crap out of you. So, guys, have a great day, and we shall chat with you mañana.